morning everyone. I thought today I would do a little classic chit chat, get ready with me video. I am going to talk about what I've been doing to keep myself occupied during lockdown and just, I don't know, have a little chin wag with you guys. And while we chat about it, I'm also going to be playing, pause for dramatic effect, I'm also going to be playing with the new cream bronzers and blushes from Fenty Beauty that got sent out to me. You saw them in the weekly vlog last week. I've already played with them because I did do a little video for my Instagram, but I thought I'll also recreate the same look here because you guys seem to love it so much over there. I haven't actually posted the video on my Instagram yet. You guys really liked it from my story, so I thought I would film it here. Whilst we chat about how I'm keeping active, how I'm keeping sane. So yeah, grab yourself your hot beverage of choice. I should definitely have one of my own mugs here. I'm a terrible businesswoman. I'm gonna start by popping on some of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I recently found this in my collection and I forgot how much I like it. It smells like what I think really rich people must smell like. It's a really lovely base for makeup. So today I just want to look nice, okay? I just want to look pretty. I've been doing a lot of colourful makeup recently, which I think is nice and I think it does make you look pretty, but I want to look like a summery, beachy goddess today because today is the most miserable day. You can probably see by how dark it is on my camera. I'm sorry if the lighting is not very nice. It is so horrible outside. So I want to make myself feel better. Look at the glow that moisturiser gives. It's gorge. I'm going to pop on a little bit of my NARS Super Radiant Booster because Project 10 Pan is coming up, my update, and it's still going. I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on just to give it a little bit more glow, you know? How's everyone holding up? I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I feel like, at least in my kind of friendship group and people who I've been speaking to, the last week has been, I don't know, kind of like a bit more of a struggle. I think the 5-week mark, it started to feel like we've been in isolation for a while, you know? I like to think I'm quite a upbeat, positive person, but I've felt even me a little bit down in the dumps in the past kind of week or so. So I've been doing things that make me feel good to try and keep me on the old straight and narrow. For my foundation, let's stick with a theme. Oh God. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty foundation, but this is far too matte for me. So I'm gonna add a little, I'm going to mix it with the BB Supercharge Serum. I literally just do a few dots on my face and I really like how it kind of loosens up whatever foundation. So yeah, I just dot it on. I take a couple of drops of oil. Of course, if you have really oily skin, then maybe don't do this. I like it. And then I take a little bit of the foundation on my brush and then buff it in. And it all just mixes together and it just helps loosen everything up a little bit. I think this is something that really made my skin glow. Like on my story, when I posted this look on my story, you guys went nuts over my skin. You were all like, oh my God, your skin looks so glowy. Oh my God, why is it so dark? I wore this yesterday. I'm confused. I'll lighten it up, it'll be fine. I'm not afraid to kind of mess with my foundations to make them work for me. I am going to bronze up my body anyway, so I don't think it matters. Just ignore the colour of my face for now, okay? Yeah, sorry. What was I just saying? I feel like I'm on one today. What was I just talking about? Keeping sane, lol, ironically, as I sound like I'm going completely insane right now. I've got kind of regular things that I've been keeping up with. For me, I think the thing that keeps me sane is making sure I'm moving my body every day. And I know not everyone feels like that and not everyone needs to kind of exercise every single day to feel good. But for me personally, to kind of compensate for the fact that I'm not going out, I feel like I need to do a little bit of light exercise kind of basically every day. Or at least like some sort of endorphin releasing movement every day. Even if that's not like a, you know, an hour-long workout, even if it's just like 5 minutes of moving. I feel like that is really important to me in this mental time. Of course, I'm using my Holy Grails Cabral from Benefit and my 24-hour brow setter. These I've been using like so many years. I need coffee. I want a nice, easy, bushy brow today, so that's what I'm gonna do. I guess the first tip I would give you is anytime that you would be kind of usually stagnant, like not moving, but standing, move more. One of my favorite things to do, usually when I'm home alone, but obviously Tim's moved in now, so now I even get Tim involved, is dance around my house. Like proper make shapes around your house. So good times to do that are when you're boiling the kettle. That's like 2 minutes. If you really full on dance, put your headphones in and just dance to the point where you're like slightly out of breath. If you do that every time you would just be standing still, think how many minutes of movement and of, I guess, joy you're adding to your day. So I like to do it when the kettle boils. I like to do it while I'm cooking. I like to do it while the bath is running. I like to do it while I brush my teeth. That's like, hang on, if you brush your teeth for like 2 minutes, that's like nearly 5 minutes of light exercise every day. That is honestly what I do. If I don't work out for a day, then I know I've probably done at least 10 minutes of soft cardio, because not only is it about obviously moving your body and just making yourself feel good in that sense and releasing endorphins, it's also just good for your mind, good for the spirit, you know. Listening to your favorite song, dancing makes me feel good. It always has. That's why I love clubbing. I just love dancing, love making shapes, and obviously I can't do that right now. You don't need a club to dance. If you've got a partner, dance with them. Me and Tim dance in the kitchen all the time. I like to dance in between sets when I do my at-home workouts to keep my heart rate up, so just a little bit of extra cardio. It sounds kind of silly, but honestly, I think it's one of the best things that you can do. So that is my first tip that maybe seems a little bit weird, you know. That was a terrible arch. I just really overdid my arch there. Let's do that again. So yeah, that's the first thing that I've been doing. I've been dancing every day. I feel like this is going to be kind of like a favourites. I feel like I'm just going to be talking about all my favourite things, even though I've got a favourites video coming up. I do actually have some favourite products that I'm excited to talk about in my favourites videos. I think my favourites videos are some of my favourite videos to film. I'm quite like a passionate person. Like, as we know, I'm a bit borderline obsessive. And when I love something, I really love something. So like, I love talking about things that I love. So I get very passionate about it. That's gonna have to do for the brows. I'm not having the best brow day, but that's okay. Put a bit of brow gel in, call it a day. Who's gonna see me apart from Tim and thousands of people on the internet? Okay, so that's my first thing. Dance all the time. Another thing that I've been doing to keep my body moving is yoga. I have dabbled in yoga for years. Like I've tried it. I've never gone to a class actually. I've only ever done it at home, and I always really enjoy. Oh, I didn't put my earrings in. I'm gonna put them in now. Aren't they cool? My little koi fish. I love these earrings. Yes, love that. Okay, I do it not just to like move my body, but also I think it's incredible for your brain, for your mind, and it's like hand in hand with meditation. So me and 3 of my girlfriends have all been doing Yoga with Adrian's 30-day challenge, and I have been absolutely loving it. I literally start my day with it every day. I'm using the Benefit Boing Concealer in the shade 6. This is my favourite concealer at the moment. Such a dark horse, I did not see it coming. It honestly makes me feel so much better. Just starting your day with such a peaceful kind of mindset is just the best thing ever. You know, while we kind of, I mean, I know not all of us are lucky enough right now to have the time to do it, but while I personally have the time to do it, it is just amazing, and it's something that I am definitely gonna keep up with. I love it, and I love her, but I'll go into it more in my favourites video, I think. It doesn't have to be yoga, but maybe find like an online course almost, because I think a lot of people are kind of struggling to keep up their fitness because they're struggling to hold themselves accountable for it. which, trust me, I know the feeling. So doing something that's really structured is amazing. So I'm doing yoga with Adrian every morning, and in the evenings I'm doing Natasha Ocean's at-home program. I love writing my own program, and I love kind of planning my workouts and stuff, but I find that depending on the day, I'll kind of change it, or I'll be like, nah, I don't really feel like doing that right now. But normally that's the stuff that I'm weaker in, and then I never get stronger in those things. When I have Natasha's plan, it doesn't change, you know, like that is the plan, that's what I'm gonna do that day. And it kind of, it holds me accountable. It forces me to do things that I wouldn't choose to do. And Tim does it with me as well, which is really, really nice. So yeah, if you're struggling, maybe find a plan or just do something that holds you accountable. I think it is just so much easier. But also, if you feel like in this time you don't want to move and you don't want to exercise, you don't have to. Like, it's okay to not. I think a lot of people kind of feel like they want to come out of this with a six-pack. I just don't think that's a realistic goal for a lot of people. I think a lot of people just want to get through this and survive. You know, oh, I want to have abs and whatever. Like, that's not my goal. I want to get through this happy, come out the other side mentally stable. And for me, exercising is a huge part of the success of that, so that's why I'm doing it. But if you feel like it's just adding more stress and more pressure, then don't feel like you have to exercise. Onto some of these Fenty products. So I tried these the other day. They are the cream bronzers and blushes. I used the shade Honey Glaze 04. It's a nice warm medium bronze. I actually used their 125 face brush, and this, sorry, there are so many shadows. That's how dark it is outside. Normally I don't have shadows because the window like kind of evens out the light, but it's literally like dark outside. It's pretty grim. These are really interesting. They're like balms almost. So I don't do my powder, I keep my foundation wet and I actually just tap it on. So do you see, it's really, really sheer and buildable and makes your skin look glossy. It almost like mimics the texture of whatever's underneath it, which I think is really nice and kind of what you want from a bronzer. I think it's the perfect, oh, just focusing on my brushes. Hello, let's bring it back, shall we? Hello. Oh my god, it was literally refusing to focus on my face. It's just such a seamless, like, soft bronze. It's beautiful. This on bare skin, like no foundation, maybe like a little bit of concealer, and then this would look absolutely amazing, and it would be great like on the beach, whenever we're gonna be able to go to the beach. Me and Tim are supposed to be going to Jamaica at the end of June, which obviously isn't going to happen. I want to look like I've been to Jamaica, okay? Not gonna complain, but I am sad I'm not gonna get my tan. Do you see how lovely and just seamless that is? It's given me a little bit of shape, but it hasn't like massively kind of contoured. It's just given me a really soft, subtle glow. I'm also popping it on my nose. And then for my blush, I used this colour. This is Daiquiri Dip number 6. Oh my god, absolutely outrageous. A beautiful blush and will definitely be a favourite. So I put loads of this on and it is so buildable. You can go really soft with it, but I just packed it on. And it just continues that gorgeous glow. I've been keeping it like really high, almost under my eye, so it looks like where the sun has hit. It's the perfect shade for that. And also on the bridge of my nose as well. And you'll notice I haven't set my skin yet. I do use a little bit of powder with this look, but, or I did when I did it yesterday. I kind of allow all of the creams to like blend and mesh in with each other, and then I just set with powder wherever I feel like I need it. And then a touch on the forehead, because you catch the sun on your forehead as well. How fresh and lovely does that look? Then on top, I used Fenty's latest Diamond Bomb highlights. So you guys know that it's actually right here. How Many Carats is like one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It is covered in makeup. I use this all the damn time. So she's brought out one for deeper skin, and I actually use this like a bronze, so it's crazy shimmery. And what I did yesterday, I actually took it on a massive fluffy brush and I just tapped it wherever I would put bronzer. So up on my temple. I'm almost using this to kind of set my skin. Now this is glittery, okay? This is like full on shimmer, but it does just give you that wet look, which I love. Now I'm actually going to highlight, and I'm going to use How Many Carats. And I literally put this on the high points. Look, that's like glass looking skin, right? Oh, it's raining. So dancing around your house, trying to keep some sort of fitness routine if you can, if you choose to. Be it a challenge, be it a program, whatever feels right for you. You do that. I'm gonna quickly set using the Fenty Beauty powder. I'm literally just putting this under the eye just to set my concealer. On the nose so that I can contour without it kind of clinging to any bits. Smile lines, center of the chin, and a tiny bit between the brows. Yeah, let me quickly contour my nose while I continue to talk. What else have I been doing to keep me sane? I actually kind of took a little bit of a step back last week, work-wise. I'm just blending my nose contour up into the brow. I feel like when I have loads of time on my hands, or I feel like I'm less busy, I'm someone who kind of adds a lot of things to my to-do list. Like, I like to be busy. And I was like, you know, people are saying you don't have to be busy, like, I'll just try and slow down and like take it a little bit more chill. And I tried that last week and I ended up having a really bad week. So I think you just have to do what feels right for you. At the moment, I think it is just unrealistic to feel like you can predict how you're gonna feel one day to the next with this whole world that we're living in right now. I think you just have to ride the wave of the day, and like when you wake up, do what feels. I understand that a lot of people don't have choices in the matter as what they do. Like, a lot of people are still working. Sorry, I'm putting more blush on because I love this color. I've literally lost my train of thought entirely. Damn it. I'm taking what is it, cognac candy, and I'm actually just taking it on my finger and I'm gonna put it on my eyelid. That's all I put on my eyes, but I put it all the way up to the brow. It just warms up your eyelid and adds a little bit of a sheen, and it looked so. But yeah, anyway, if you wake up one day and you feel super productive and you're like, yeah, let's take this day, then do that. If you wake up one day and you're like, you know what, I'm not feeling it. I feel like maybe I just want to sit and play Animal Crossing all day, or maybe I just want to sit and watch RuPaul's Drag Race all day. These are definitely examples of things I've done. If you are able to, and if you're in the privileged position to be able to just stay at home and choose to do that, then you can do that. I feel like a lot of people are putting, like, at the beginning everyone was like, let's be productive, let's, like, you know, everyone, let's clean our houses 3 times a day, and let's all learn a new language, and let's all do this, and let's all do that, and like setting these crazy goals for ourselves. Like, yeah, we're gonna come out of this like the best versions of ourselves. And if you do that, that's amazing. Of course, that's amazing. Like, self-improvement is so great. But also, like, on the other end of the spectrum, if you feel like coming out of this basically still smiling, if that is for you success, then that's also amazing. You don't have to come out of quarantine an entirely new person with loads of new hobbies and loads of new skills. Like, if you want to use this time to do that because you can, then do it. But if you are physically incapable and if you're struggling, don't feel like because everyone is saying that they're going to do all these amazing things that you have to do that. Like, none of us have ever been through this before. Like, there is no way of knowing how we're going to react to it or how it's going to affect us in the long term. Like, The people who feel like or seem like they've got all their shit together, it may run out or they may regret having done it because they may feel like they pushed themselves. I think you've just got to take every day as it comes and getting the most out of every day for what feels right for you. So that's what I've been doing. Some days I've woken up and I've been like, I'm gonna film 3 videos, I'm gonna edit 2 videos, I start my day with my morning yoga, I'm gonna do my workout in the evening, and some days I wake up and I feel I'm able to do that, and that's what I do. And I do that, and I've had some really productive days in quarantine. But some days I wake up and I'm like, I absolutely do not want to do anything today. I don't feel good, I don't feel motivated, and I kind of have just been allowing myself to feel like that. Like, I had one of those days yesterday. I had a really weird off day yesterday, and I was like, will I ever feel normal again? And I woke up this morning and I was like, I feel all right. I feel like I can do my work today. You just never really know. You just don't really know how this is affecting us. My next tip, I don't really know how this is a tip, but my next tip, I guess, is to just relieve some of the pressure that you're putting on yourself to plan. I am a huge planner. Like, I write to-do lists on a Monday for the entire week. So I write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday's to-do lists on Monday so that I can block out when I'm going to do something throughout the week. Obviously on the day they can change slightly if I get more or less done than I want to, but I plan my whole week on a Monday or on a Sunday night. And last week I didn't write one to-do list because I just felt really like, I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. Like, I have no idea. Like, I might wake up tomorrow and not want to do anything, and then this whole to-do list is completely redundant. Try not to overplan because you don't know what you're going to get when you wake up, I think. But in the same breath, try and set yourself every day 3 things that make you feel good, that are realistic and achievable. So for me, my 3 this is always going to be on my list is do my morning yoga, post on my Instagram story, like reply to 30 comments. That is literally things that I'm like, I know I can do that. Those are like really achievable goals which will make me feel good. That is benefiting my work, benefiting my body, and benefiting my mind. So those are my 3 flat rate achievements. And then like empty the dishwasher. You know, little things, wipe down the surfaces. And I just think setting yourself a few small achievable goals, which you know you can do, so you can feel like you've achieved something and tick something off a list, is important. I need to wee, 1 sec. She's back. Come closer. Okay, I've been loving this mascara. It's the Essence Lash Princess. Ding. I saw Bailey Sarian was talking about it in a video, and I was like, if it's good enough for Bailey Sarian. So I thought I would try it. And it's killer. It's really nice. Is it as dramatic as my usual mascaras? No. But I feel like for this look, it's not about the lashes. Like, it's about just having really soft, fresh looking eyes, and then the bright glossy lip, and then glossy skin. Okay, my next tip, music. Listen to your favorite songs every day. That's what I've been doing. If I'm listening to music, I just listen to music that makes me feel really good. So I've been listening to a lot of Queen, a lot of Jason Mraz, of course. To me, when my favorite song comes on, sorry, my hair tie has branded me. When my favorite song comes on, or my favorite songs, you know, it's your favorite for a reason. It makes you feel good. Music is so important. Maybe I just blobbed it. Maybe take this time to playlist together. Like, your favorite music, your favorite song. Like, music is very important to me. It's also very important to Tim. We are a couple of musos. Our house, we always have our AirPods in. What you feel like listening to may be different to the other person's at the time. Listening to songs that lift you up, that maybe the lyrics kind of speak to you at this time, and just kind of creating a soundtrack to your day can really change how that day goes. There is a line for me though, because sometimes I want to listen to music that reflects how I feel, but also you want to listen to music that will reflect onto you and make you feel, I guess, the way the music intends you to. Going back to my previous point, like, there's ebbs and flows, you know. We're waking up every day feeling a bit different, or at least I know I am. Like, every day I never know how my mood is going to be, because my brain has never been through something like this before. It's kind of an unpredictable time. As like an activity you can do, maybe on your own, maybe with whoever you're like living with, if you like to all listen to your music together, maybe take it as like a fun activity. Put together like, if I wake up feeling like this, play this playlist. If I wake up feeling like that, play that. Like, and then depending on how you feel, you've got a combination of songs that will reflect but also lift you, you know, just an idea. I've got a couple of playlists that are my favorites. One of them is 24 hours long. And it's basically all of my favorite songs, and it is literally 24 hours long. So if I wanted to, I could listen to all my favorite songs all day if I need to, if I'm having one of those days. Use music to your advantage. Now, an obvious one is talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to whoever makes you feel good. So we, as I said, I'm doing my yoga with 3 of my friends. So we're doing it on our own, but on a Saturday morning, we're gonna do our session together. It's nice because you're all physically synchronized, which I think is so interesting. Like, obviously when you're talking to people, it's nice to chat and catch up, and I've been, you know, trying my best to do that. There's something about all of you doing something together that is like a task that is like also physical, makes you feel really together. Like, you feel physically, I guess, more connected because you're synchronizing with each other. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Saturday and doing it again with them. How nice does that mascara look? It's really like fresh. Just get rid of these blobs that I created. Okay, on my lips, I'm gonna line my lips with burgundy lip pencil from MAC, and then the lipstick I was wearing is actually a gloss. These are stunning. They're the new L'Oreal, what are they called? Shiny Colour Ink. Shiny colour ink. So they're kind of like a stain and a lip gloss and a lipstick all in one. And this is in the colour Be Brilliant, and it is insane. So I'm gonna line my lips and then pop that on. Oh my god, this red with this green is gorgeous. What was I just saying? I'm really struggling to keep my train of thought. I'm so sorry. So yeah, just make sure you stay connected in some way. Me and Laura have decided we want to do a book club. So we're reading Everything I Know About Love, and we're gonna try every 2 weeks, which is unrealistic for me, to be honest. I'm not a big reader, but when we've both finished it, we're then gonna like discuss it and then move on to another book, which I think is another really nice way of feeling connected with someone, even if you're not talking to them at that time. So when I'm reading the book, I'm thinking about Laura reading the book, and I'm sure probably she's doing the same. And it's nice because it makes you think about people and remain kind of connected even if you're not talking to them. So that's another thing you could do. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. And I think the glossy lip with this glossy skin, amazing. This is a 2-coater because when you put one on, it kind of goes on like a stain, and then it's the second coat that adds the gloss. Look at that color. Is that not stunning? I think that's such an amazing shade. I love it so much. Where's my brush? I'm going back into the cream bronzer, and I'm going to do my freckles with this. It's so nice because it just melts into your skin. Okay, another thing that I have been loving since lockdown, I've been watching Jason Mraz's live streams. He does them every week because he's got a new album coming out, which I'm buzzing about, I'm not gonna lie to you. And he basically like performs some songs live, and just feels like a little baby gig. And it feels really like personal with him, which is obviously amazing because I love him. I love Jason Mraz. As we know, I talk about him more than I should. He's just like a positive ball of joy. So that's something I've been loving as well. Now we need to get our body matching our face. So I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Body Lava Body Luminizer. This is in the shade Cognac Candy. So this is gonna be quite dark, but my face is darker than my body, so it's fine. Ooh. I'm gonna buff this on with a brush. Does anyone else hate getting loads of shimmer all over their hands? Is that just me? Ooh. Oh my god, that smells very nostalgic. What does that smell of? I can't think. Oh my god, that smells like something from my childhood and I can't put my finger on what it is. That's nice, and it's really, I thought maybe it would be a bit dark, but because it's so sheer, it just kind of warms up the skin. Like, it's really not, it's not like a tan or anything. It's just like warmth. Oh my god, that's gorge. You guys know I do love my body glow. Yeah, I've talked about this tip. It's not really a tip, to be honest. It's just a suggestion. I've been playing with my makeup a lot, trying to just create different looks, trying to get myself all inspired-ish, you know? Oh my god, I feel like I should be on the beach and I'm just definitely not right now. I've been playing with my makeup, I've been playing with my outfit, trying to make myself look and feel good. That makes me feel happy. A big one, which I definitely should have talked about when I hadn't finished my makeup, changing around your space, be that moving furniture, even just changing the pictures in your frames, I think makes a huge difference. Dude, that was pretty serendipitous, I'm not gonna lie. My postman just posted my free prints order. Isn't that mad? I'm changing all of the photos in my photo frames and I'm really excited about it, and I'm making a gallery wall, which you guys will probably see in the weekly vlog. I'm doing it this week. I'm filming this on Tuesday. This will probably be going up on Thursday, I don't know. Obviously Sunday's the weekly vlog. But I just got loads of pictures printed from our travels, pictures that make me feel really happy in like different sizes, because yeah, like I said, I'm changing up all my frames. It's a nice way to kind of kill two birds with one stone. You're reminiscing and you're looking at pictures and escaping your four walls through photo. You know, you're looking at pictures of your friends and things like that, but also you're refreshing your space. I always feel really accomplished when I do things to my home, like when I change something. Like, I find DIY very good for my mental health, and I don't really know what it is about it, but it makes me feel really good, really accomplished. And so yeah, I highly recommend doing that. Like, that is the smallest thing you can do. Just change the pictures in your picture frame. Just do something you've been meaning to do. Paint your skirting boards. That's what I've been meaning to do and keep putting off, but I really need to do that. This has been a big old ramble. I am really aware of that. So there we go, you guys. I'm now ready for my day. It is now 10 AM. Bang on 10 AM. I'm still drinking my coffee. So that is everything. My opinions on this Fenty collection. I love this. This is probably my favorite kind of launch that Fenty have done so far. Very up my street. I love this kind of fresh, glowy skin. And also, it doesn't feel sticky. It looks shiny, but it sets. That is what I find so amazing. I wore it all day yesterday and it didn't move. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm in love with this collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you like this look. I hope, I don't know, even I'm sure you've heard all of those things before, but I hope that helped some of you. Just take every day as it comes. You are literally doing the best that you can, and we're all in this together. If you want to stay in your pajamas all day today, you can do that. It's okay. I hope you guys found this somewhat useful or entertaining, or just like the look. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up, because I feel like I was really far away. Look at that skin. Leave down below what you've been doing to keep yourself happy, to keep yourself moving, to keep yourself smiling throughout this crazy time. Leave me some comments down below. What have you been doing? Help each other out. Give each other some suggestions as to what to do with themselves. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you join. I've linked all these products I used down below if you'd like to pick any of them up for yourself. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!